Oh, ask Absol if he want to. Him and me can line it up. Me and him can line it up when he come here. Just me and him in the room. We can line it up. I'm down for that. Whoever this goofy nigga is, set it up. Okay, all right, so it's a friendly fade, right? Me and him can line it up. Nobody else jump in. We could get anybody else or whatever. Don't talk about some shit because I don't think you want to do that. I think you're a punk. So I'm telling you we can line it up. You go get whoever is the intermediate. Me and you lock in. And just me and you. And then if you come out of that room and you said, man, I put hands on him. I slapped the fuck out of him. Great. Tell whatever story you want. But I don't like tough talk when y'all don't talk tough to everybody else. So I'd rather you line it up. Let's line it up. But this idea that niggas is scared of y'all ducking, just, nah. Boxing match, anybody give a fuck about that or whatever. Like, but Absol, fuck out of here. Nigga, I offer the same thing to Meat Mill, Lil Baby, I'll offer it to you. Get all your little TDE niggas, y'all can all crip walk y'all way over here, nigga. Y'all can blood walk, do whatever the fuck y'all want. If that's what you were insinuating, that you wanted to have a one-on-one mutual combat as men for whatever reason you think, and nobody else is jumping in, oh yeah. I don't then have to be talking about a funeral. No. But I'm always down for that. But here's the thing. As soon as you start talking, I told you, I learned from Nipsey. Anytime we call you pussy rappers out, none of y'all say, I bet, line it up. I'm yet to hear a rap. I told you, Lil Baby was texting me. He gave me an address, a time. We agreed. Afterwards, I realized he was like, man, you trolling. I'm like, how am I trolling? Like, nigga, I gave you the time address. It was the same day. I've been trying to see y'all rappers stand on it. I think y'all are bitches.
I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And we have my DJ Akademiks spinning the block on Absol. I guess he caught wind of Absol's conversation that he had on the phone with Mac Wop, and he decided to react and watch that video. And while doing so, of course, go off and violate him. Now, this crash out goes a little bit differently because in this one, a squabble gets asked for. Let's listen.
You know, I talk a lot of shit, and sometimes I talk about people when I shouldn't even talk about them. I never talked about Absol. There's nothing for me to talk about him about. He's not that talented. He's a blind bitch that literally is, he has some lyrical prowess, but just not good enough. Didn't this man got a song like that? But it ain't enough. It's not enough. Okay? That's all we know about you. Joey Badass started applying an aggressive belt to ass to the whole West Coast, and of course, this guy couldn't just handle the squabbles by himself. You know what he did? It's time to mention Akademiks because no one's paying attention to this. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's interesting. So he mentioned me, and I'm not, I get it. I'm a public figure, so I wouldn't get mad at just a mention. But you know why I did get mad? Because he used the same old trick that everybody has used. I'm going to cause harm or assault Akademiks. It's this age-old idea that, you could do whatever to somebody like me while everybody else who's supposedly tough and who's call you out your name, you got niggas who fucked his baby moms, he got no smoke for. Yo, Absol, I got the dirt on that too. Like, I'm glad, I'm going to play what you said, but I spent it. Listen, hip-hop is my life. I live, sleep, breathe this shit. I be telling people, y'all go do some fun shit. I just want to sit here and research my ops. I got the dirt on that too, right? I couldn't wait to talk about your family because once you introduce violence, because I didn't start with you, brother. You introduce the idea of violence with me. I have to think that you must think that you could put hands or hurt, kill me, which means now everything's on the palette. So me talking about your kid, it's fair game. Your woman, fair game. Your mama, fair game. And it's fair game for you too. Because once we start talking about violence, we've already gotten there. Okay? If you had said, oh, Akademiks, he's goofy, okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to put hands on Akademiks. Now we're going to have to give you a reason to do it. Okay? So, I got the dossier on you. And I think you probably realize there's a few things, especially since you're a TDE and remember what your man said in that song? That people not like us. I don't know if you were in that us. I don't know if you were in that us. Because also, I think your man said in the song there was people who were certified this and certified that. And there was people with this and that and weird this and weird that. Those things wouldn't apply to the people who Dot is saying is like him, right? because he said they're not like us. And I would imagine Ab-Soul is us. But this is why I get paid millions. I'm happy to get there too. So, of course, like the trolling bitch he is, and chat just put it down, another rapper cops the plea. When asked, or he called in to clarify, why did you diss Akademiks? Listen to this man now speak. I don't know how he found his phone to be able to call in, but he finally did. Here we go.
Yeah, learning Braille right now.
Yo, for real. So what's your quarrels with that, man? You got this on your bumper, bro. We're gonna have to pack that out, man.
Listen, man, it's been I'm gonna keep it 190, bro. Like, he gotta do his job. Like, I think that's it. I think he doing. I want to think he like doing his job. That's just what he do. He just he clickbait, controversy or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But like what he don't understand is where it's like in essence, bro. Like I kind of was trolling him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
let's just stop it there, chat. I hear so many people say A, B, C, and D about me. They be like, oh, Act just doing this because he's trolling. And this is why I can't respect the majority of the internet, because they only criticize people that they want to criticize or they don't like. So a nigga gets on a record and he's talking crazy. He's not just saying, like, if he said like, oh, this nigga fat, okay, whatever. Okay, he's just trying to troll. Cool. The nigga said, when I see this nigga, I'm going to slap him. I don't know, maybe the West Coast is different. But did that seem like that was trolling? So right now, if I say I'm going to go piss on his dead homie's grave, is that trolling? Because I like trolling like that. I'm asking a question. I'm not saying that. I'm asking a question because I don't like when y'all move the goalposts for different people. If you could say I'm going to rap, then I'm going to slap a nigga, oh, but it's trolling. So if I say I mention a nigga that died that you be crying over, and I say I'm going to piss on his grave, I'm trolling too, right? That would be trolling, because according to you and your stupid ass logic, everything is trolling when you want to troll. How about you be honest? Like, nah, nigga. You, like, first of all, with all due respect to you, I don't care if you that nigga nut hanger or whatever. When Ab-Soul raps, nobody gave a fuck. People gave a fuck last week because I sparked that ass up. So now after I applied, that's why you're making the same joke. Now you're like, oh, I'm just trolling. It's not trolling to be threatening violence, my nigga. I don't find that as a joke. That's not, ha. That's not trolling to me. Because, or we can't, I always tell people, give me the rules and I'll adopt to it. If we could call him saying he want to slap me as a joke, now I'll be over here clowning all his dead homies, I'm going to tell you everything about him. And I'm going to tell you I'm trolling. And y'all need to accept that too. Don't accept it from him and don't accept it from me. But y'all don't want to do that, because obviously everybody knows there's a line and a limit to what people would consider as trolling. Saying you're going to put hands on somebody isn't seen as trolling, okay? Because you don't troll anybody else. And by the way, if you had a history of trolling everybody else, saying, oh, when I see this nigga, I'm going to punch him out, and that was a history you had, I would be like, okay, that makes sense. By the way, chat, I'm only using logic here. So there's going to be people who don't like me when this get reposted to Twitter. They're going to be like, fuck his logic. I just don't like it. I get it. Those people I'm never trying to win over. The reality is, the nigga got sparked up. Yes, you say you're going to slap me, I'm going to clown your disability. Now, after you have no rebuttal, your answer is, I was just trolling. This is the byproduct of when you can't rap good enough and you need to do the other shit to get attention. Niggas don't remember one bar in that song. They only remember you saying you gonna slap me because I made sure I went big on big responding to that. Because if I let a nigga like you, blind as a bat and look frail as hell, thinking that you could slap me, if I let that fly, Everybody else is gonna be like, yo, open the floodgates. We all gotta say we're gonna slap him. Next thing gonna say, you're gonna piss on me. Next thing gonna be like, I'm gonna give him an elbow drop. Nah. So now he's just trolling. So the West Coast rappers, they just trolling now. And by the way, this is another thing too. Because I used to see some people say this. Oh, when Kendrick, and I know some people like, stop bringing up like Kendrick and Drake and everything. But there is correlation. When you call a man a pedophile, that's not trolling. That's not a joke. Now, and remember I told you if a nigga died off of that shit, I understand why. Like, I know y'all live in fairyland. Nah, nobody. If somebody got clapped from that, I understand why you call a nigga a pedophile. There's lines that you cross. If I was beefing with someone and I told him, yo, man, I'm slapping the fuck out of your kid. Yo, if I start talking about their kids, I start talking about their parents. I start telling them that when I see them, they better have a gun. If some violence occurred, you don't think y'all would say to me, Act, well, why would you speak like that? It's one thing to clown a nigga, but you told a nigga when he see you, he better have a gun. Why were you that mad that he had a gun and he took your threat seriously? There's certain things that the words you say now, and by the way, I'm not only saying it on Kendrick's side or Drake's side. When Drake started talking about Kendrick's kids, I wasn't picking sides. If a nigga got shot over OVO, I'd be like, bro, yo, Drake, you talk about a nigga kids, bro. The fuck you, what you think? What's gonna? I'm even with both of it. My thing is that we all know, and I use words for a living. I know when I cross the line on a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people that my disrespect for them has crossed the line that when I see them, they might not just be like, nah, you were trolling. You troll too much. They might be like, get him! That's understood. I'm not stupid. But when they do it, y'all allow them to come with this stupid ass things talking about they were trolling. Let me keep playing.
Just, clickbait, controversy or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But like what he don't understand is where it's, in essence, bro, like I kind of was trolling him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Cut has, spoke on the homies real, you know what I mean? Like, and it is like that, like, bro, like, if I see, you know what I mean? It is like that, but at the same time, I was kind of trolling him.
You see, I hate fake gangsters of like the this rap world. He says it is like that, so he's trying to like keep it up a little bit. If I see, and he stopped himself with the if I see, because he's fucking blind. How the fuck you gonna see me? How?
And a side of me thought he might have laughed at it. You know what I'm saying? But
what?
Like, that nigga, how your immediate thought is, well, yeah, that's amazing, but your funeral not gonna be as big as Nipsey's. Like,
yes, my immediate thought is if anybody listen, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't care about none of y'all gangbanging ass niggas. If y'all niggas are, there's a lot of people who got threats on my life, bags on my head, or whatever. I walk around with God and a gun. And if I think that there is a chance that somebody's trying to cause harm to me, I plan to protect myself to the fullest extent of the law. And if that means you got to go down, listen, we just trying to let you know your funeral ain't going to be as lit as Nipsey. That's it. The same way how you told what you going to do, I'm telling you what I'm going to do. I walk around with God and a gun. That's it. 2 G's. So, however you take that is how you take it.
what? Like,
Yeah, he brazy.
you speaking on the dead homies, bro?
Man, stop it, nigga. You're always speaking on the dead. Oh, shut up.
Bro, I don't need that many people at my funeral. What are you talking about, bro? Like, throw your hands up. Like, what do Nick got to do
Catch
with
the
like,
fade, nigga. Like,
Oh, ask Absol if you want to. Him and me can line it up. Me and him can line it up when he come here. Just me and him in the room. We can line it up. I'm down for that. Whoever this goofy nigga is, set it up. Okay, all right, so it's a friendly fade, right? Me and him can line it up. Nobody else jump in. We could get anybody else or whatever. Don't talk about some shit because I don't think you want to do that. I think you're a punk. So I'm telling you we can line it up. You go get whoever's the intermediate. Me and you lock in. And just me and you. And then if you come out of that room and you say, man, I put hands on him. I slap the fuck out of him. Great. Tell whatever story you want. But I don't like tough talk when y'all don't talk tough to everybody else. So I'd rather you line it up. Let's line it up. But this idea that niggas is scared of y'all ducking, just no. Nah. Boxing match, anybody give a fuck about that or whatever. Like, but Absol, fuck out of here. Nigga, I offer the same thing to Meat Mill, Lil Baby, I'll offer it to you. Get all your little TDE niggas, y'all can all crip walk y'all way over here, nigga. Y'all can blood walk, do whatever the fuck y'all want. If that's what you were insinuating, that you wanted to have a one-on-one mutual combat as men for whatever reason you think, and nobody else is jumping in, oh yeah. I don't then have to be talking about a funeral. No. But I'm always down for that. But here's the thing. As soon as you start, I told you, I learned from Nipsey. Anytime we call you pussy rappers out, none of y'all say, I bet, line it up. I'm yet to hear a rap. I told you, Lil Baby was texting me. He gave me an address, a time. We agreed. Afterwards, I realized he was like, man, you trolling. I'm like, how am I trolling? Like, nigga, I gave you the time, address. It was the same day. I've been trying to see y'all rappers stand on it. I think y'all are bitches. So, listen. First of all, I don't think I got nothing to lose. So I think I'm good either way. So even if win, lose, or draw, I'm good. But that's why I immediately jump when y'all niggas start saying shit, because I think you're a bitch. So when you talk about squabbling, hey, I don't know if your team or whatever cool with whack. We could line it up. Whenever y'all in Jersey, we go to one place, we go in a room. I want to see if the shit you're rapping about you would do. Here's the thing. I have a heavy bet that none of y'all are like that. Y'all don't be doing nothing. You're just a bunch of bitches. You're nothing without your homies. You're nothing without trying to jump people. And if I'm capping, since you've introduced this type of talk and you've seen I'm not down to back down, the next step could be, yo, hit whack and be like, yo, me and Ak, let's line it up, lock us in a room for 2 minutes and let's see what happens.
Place your bets now, I guess. Now, I don't know. I don't know who will win that fight between Absol and DJ Akademiks, but seeing the energy that both of them have towards each other, I'm sure it will be an entertaining fight. That's for sure. But, you know, Ak did, I believe, go on to say he doesn't want this to be, you know, for a stream or for pay-per-view boxing celebrity type thing. No, he just wants it to be in the background. And I guess he goes on to say if he wins, he's gonna detail it crazy. Like it's gonna be detailed like the Dub DDG DreamCon scuffle. That's how it's gonna be detailed if he wins. If he doesn't win, I'm sure we won't hear a word about it. I'm sure we won't hear a fucking word until Absol decides to rap. He'll be like, he'll probably say something. But either way, honestly, I have no opinions and thoughts on this. I just wish you know, at the end of the day, I can understand Ak going, well, he said something violent towards me. He said he would slap me if he saw me. Well, Ak, let's be honest. I'm sure it's a lot of West Coast niggas that have that same opinion, that have that same thought process, that if they saw you and they had a clear and chance shot to hit you upside your head, they would. I'm sure that's just how they feel about you. And that's just their feelings. You can't take that away from them. Now, regardless of it, no matter where you go, no matter where Absol goes, people are going to be around that are protecting both of y'all interests. So nothing like that would ever happen. So it was just the raps, you know, just keeping it rap at the end of the day. I just, you know, I can understand a nigga dissing me and going, oh, wait, hold up. You saying you going to smack me, blah, blah, blah. We going to have to see about that. Cool. But, you know, like I said, Ak see red, he see red. And he see red for weeks. He doesn't see red for like a day. He doesn't let it go after that. No, he's on niggas' head tops for a whole month, especially if he keep hearing niggas responding to it. He got a whole bunch to say. So, yeah, that's this. Either way, let me know who y'all got winning. Do you have DJ Akademiks? You have Absol? Let me know in the comments below. I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.